So last week I asked you what you wanted to know about on the Facebooks and the Twitters, and you said cheese. A bunch of you independently, I have no idea why, wanted to learn about cheese. So I made a documentary and it was fun and everyone was happy. Did the same thing again this week, and a bunch of you said life. That's not going to be an easy one to answer. Some of you said meaning of life, but I'm just going to stick with life for the moment. Well, first of all, what is it? What is life? Define it for me. Go ahead. You're not defining it, are you? You know why? Because you're not in the room with me and I can't hear you. But also because it's a hard one to answer. I Googled it. You want to see what Google said? Yeah, see? Life, right there. Life. The condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. Why did I fart noise at that? Because it's not enough. Because doesn't water fall under those categories? Water grows as hydrogen and oxygen combine, and it changes and it reproduces. I guess water doesn't do it with other water and make more water. Or maybe it's doing that all the time. Water is just one constant porno. Gross. Or awesome, depending on your opinions. But anyway, those are kind of vague terms. Growth, reproduction, functional activity. What is reproduction? Rocks form over millions of years and they're growing. Some animals clone each other, such as me, right? That's right. See, isn't that the same as rock accumulating? I don't know, maybe not, but it is vague and hard to define. Even scientists struggle with this. I found an article called What Exactly is Life when I did a Google search. His name is David Deemer. He's a biochemist working to actually try to create life. Like microscopic life, bacteria style, I don't know. And he says it's best to describe it, not define it. Life requires a cell with genetic material and the ability to reproduce, turn food into energy, and to evolve through natural selection. And that's just his opinion. Other scientists don't agree. What if we were able to create robots so advanced that they could create themselves, experience things like feelings? Would they not have life? And when we're exploring other planets looking for life, what if they don't have things that are cells to us? What if they have things that are more like salami blocks that make up their body? And what if they don't die? What if they're just there all the time and they don't reproduce? They're just there. But they also have feelings. Then do they have life? So is dying someday a requirement for having life? So is it I think, therefore I am? Or is it I think, grow, get busy a bunch, and die, and therefore I am? So it's a very tough question. It seems like we're defining life as a process, like photosynthesis, or collating, or pooping. Well, eating and then pooping. The digestive system. I just wanted to say pooping. Okay, so for the sake of argument, let's just say life is the time between when you're born and when you die. Not Jason born. Born as in you have been birthed in your mother's privates through them. I mean, you emerged from them. Okay, enough of that. Now, as for the meaning of life, oh geez. Now, I don't want to generalize, because generalization is a bad idea always. Always! So for me, the meaning of life is in that between time. I like to try to bring joy to others who are in that between time while I'm in that between time by making them laugh by saying words like poop or doing banjo faces and just beard having. Now, some people are going to say the meaning of life is 42. I'm just preempting the Douglas Adams fans or the fans of that baseball movie. Now, I'm just going to make an assumption here that a lot of you want to know about life because, like Charlie is so cool, like who just uploaded a video about this, you're afraid of death. Now, here's my take on that and what calms me and keeps me from being afraid of death. Now, science seems to suggest that the universe is billions of years old, and even if you believe it's 6,000 years old, you have been not alive for thousands of years, at minimum. I didn't hear you complaining then, so it's not that big a deal. Fears relinquished, you're welcome. There, I think we figured out life, unless you were talking about the board game. In that case, it's a board game. You're welcome. Oh, and one more thing. It's the Thursday, a day that I reserve to be free of calls to action and anything internet-y. So what are you doing here? Go live your life.